Minister of New and Renewable Energy, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Chief Ministers, esteemed secretaries, distinguished speakers, and an eminent assembly of industrialists and industry delegates. Your presence enriches this event as we embark on a journey towards a sustainable and innovative energy future. I once again welcome Shri Kanubhai Desai, Sir, Honorable Minister of Energy and Petrochemicals Department, Gujarat. Shri Mallubhati Vikramarka, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana. Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Shri Vishnu Deo Sai, Honorable Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. Shri Pramod Sawant, Honorable Chief Minister of Goa. Shri Mohan Yadav, Honorable Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. Shri Bhajanlal Sharma, Honorable Chief Minister of Rajasthan. Shri Chandrajit Banerjee, Director General, Confederation of Indian Industry. Mr. Bhupinder S. Bhalla, Secretary, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. And Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Union Minister of New and Renewable Energy and Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. A round of applause for our dignitaries, please. May I now request Mr. Bhupinder Bhalla, Secretary, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, to kindly deliver the opening remarks.
Honorable Union Minister of New and Renewable Energy, Consumer Affairs, Public and Food Distribution, Honorable Chief Ministers of various states on the dais, Honorable Minister of State for New and Renewable Energy, Honorable Minister of State on the dais, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in this very, very important plenary session immediately after the inaugural session. And we are very, very delighted and honored by the presence of Chief Ministers and the Ministers of States on the dais. And we are very happy to have them among us because of the importance of this session. So I'll just outline in briefly what we are going to do in the session. Sir, of course, in the inaugural session, you heard that India has emerged as a global leader in the renewable energy sector. Of course, but there are challenges while we are going ahead on reaching the 500 gigawatt target that we set for ourselves. And looking at the challenges, what we had done was that we also wanted to celebrate the momentous achievement of achieving 200 gigawatt of non-fossil power capacity. We also wanted to see how the states and the industry can come together to help us achieve the 500 gigawatt target. And for the first time, if ever, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has decided to recognize all the states and UTs and the other stakeholders who have contributed to India's success of reaching 200 gigawatt target. That's one thing that we wanted to do. The second thing was that moving towards 500 gigawatt target, I mentioned the challenges. There are different kinds of challenges that everyone faces. So we also requested the states and the union territories. We also requested all stakeholders, industry, all kinds of industry, developers, manufacturers, transmission, everybody, and the financial institutions to tell us what is their commitment of helping us achieve this 500 gigawatt target. And sir, what we've done is we've outlined in the session. Of course, we had the honor of the chief ministers, and looking at that, we wanted to, in the presence of all the dignitaries, we wanted to recognize all the states and union territories who have achieved, who have significantly helped us achieve this, made this achievement. And also, as part of the commitments, we had sought Shapath Patra from states and UTs and of course all developers. So we would like to have these Shapath Patra given to the Honorable Union Minister in the presence of, all the dignitaries, to our Minister, and together then we can hope to achieve the 500 gigawatt target at the earliest. Just to give you an outline of some of the achievements which have been there, of course, we will give you the entire list when we are announcing that. Gujarat is the highest achiever state in the overall renewable energy capacity, about 28,220 megawatt. It is also the highest achiever state in overall wind power capacity, with a capacity of 11,822 megawatt. Rajasthan is the highest achiever state in the overall solar power capacity, with a capacity of 22,031 megawatt. Himachal Pradesh is the highest achiever state in hydropower capacity, with a capacity of 11,092 megawatt. Yeah, among the northeastern states, I mean all the states which are in the northeast part of India, Sikkim is the highest achiever in the overall renewable energy capacity. It's also the highest achiever in the overall hydro capacity. Jammu and Kashmir is the highest achiever in the Union territories uh, in the overall renewable energy capacity with 3,725 megawatt. It is also the highest achiever in the UTs in the overall hydropower capacity. So it was very difficult to compare the bigger states with the smaller states. So what we did was we formed three categories: the large, the Union territories, the northeastern states, states in the northeast, and of course then the rest of the state. That's how we, in three buckets, we looked at what their achievement is. Assam is the highest achiever in the northeastern states in the overall solar power capacity, and NCT of Delhi is the highest achiever in the Union territories in the overall solar power capacity. So these are some of them, some of the achievements we wanted to just highlight here. In the industry, uh, Adani Green Energy Limited is the highest achiever among independent power producers in the overall renewable energy capacity commissioned, with a capacity of over 11,600 megawatt. It is also the highest achiever among independent power producers in the overall solar power capacity commissioned, 9,373 megawatt. Renew Private Limited is the highest achiever among independent power producers in the overall wind power capacity commissioned, with a capacity of 4,700 plus megawatt. In manufacturing, Swari Energy Limited is the highest solar PV module manufacturer with a capacity of 10,775 megawatt. And in wind sector, Vestas Wind Technology India is the largest wind turbine manufacturer with a 5,000 megawatt capacity. I've just outlined a few of them. We'll give you more details when we are handing over the recognition certificates. Among the financial institutions, IRDA, the NBFC, which under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, is the highest achiever among the non-banking financial companies, with maximum loans disbursed of over about 1,29,000 crore. And among the public sector banks, State Bank of India is the highest achiever for maximum loans by loan amount of about 1,05,000 crore. So these are some of the numbers that I wanted to mention. As I mentioned, while we celebrate this movement, we remain focused on the 2030 target and have strategies in place to achieve it. I'm pleased to acknowledge the substantial commitments made by various renewable energy stakeholders. We requested for commitment. We received over 116 commitments from all stakeholders toward achieving this target of 500 gigawatt. States and union territories have not only set ambitious targets, but also pledged to implement supportive policies, and that is going to be a key as we go forward to 2030. Developers have committed to an additional 570 gigawatt of renewable energy installation, while the states have committed for the total additional capacity committed by states is over 500 gigawatt. The developers have committed to 570 gigawatts of capacity across over different parts of India. Equipment manufacturers, as the Honorable Minister mentioned in his inaugural speech, have given commitments of 340 gigawatts of solar PV module capacity in the country, 240 gigawatt of solar cell manufacturing capacity in the country, 22 gigawatt in wind, and 10 gigawatt in electrolyzer. And this, if you compare with the current capacities of solar, is only 60 or so, Wind, of course, is about 18. Solar cells is only 6 or 7 right now. From 7 to 240 is what we are looking at. And banks and financial institutions have together pledged an additional $300 billion in financing by 2030, and that's what is all important. So we look forward to, of course,